All right, so let's have a look at this poll, particularly from the AFR. Look, Ipsos oversamples the left, overly generous about the Greens, makes some very wild assumptions about how bad the Liberal Party is doing. But two things here, Michael, before I get into your view of the election. What is fundamental is, has the Liberal vote fallen, depending on where you are, slightly or dramatically since the last election? Absolutely. Has the Labor vote surged since the last election? No. Which is why I am talking about people's second preference. If you do anything other than choose a government with number 2, you get Albo.
Which would be a disaster, obviously, for Australia. So do I believe that 41 to 29? No, but that 29, of course, is without the understudies, as you've pointed out. So I don't expect it to be anything like that. But, Paul, what we've got is 2 weeks to go. The main advertising blitz of both parties is still yet to take place. That's going to take place from tomorrow till, next week. I hope the Liberal ads are incredibly negative and hard, just as Labor have been denigrating Scott Morrison for the last 2 years rather disgracefully. And I hope the ads are really nasty and tough. I'm always advocating in the Liberal Party harder ads, and I never seem to get my way. So I just really hope they're tough. And I really hope they ask this question, mate, the question that no one has yet asked, which is this. How long is Albo going to last as Prime Minister? How long is the Labor Party going to have him as the leader, as Prime Minister? As that bloke said, if he can't stand up to the Canberra Press Gallery, how can he stand up to China? Everyone in the Labor Party knows this bloke's a dud. There is zero chance, zero, as that bloke said in The Big Short, zero chance of this bloke lasting 3 years as Prime Minister. Everyone in the Labor Party knows he's a dud. As Morrison says, being Prime Minister is hard. He cannot last the 3 years. They'll dump him within the 3 years. And we're going to have a country where either Albo has a narrow majority or he's the beck and call of the teal independents, if enough of them get elected, and he'll get thrown out by the Labor Party. We have got enough problems in this country without Albo being chucked out as leader, because he doesn't have majority support in the caucus. The left are in a minority, and you've got 4 or 5 people well known to everybody who want that job. If this bloke can't last during election campaign, mate, he ain't going to last as Prime Minister more than 5 minutes.